Hello guys, this is Avcoor, and I want to talk about the updates for the game. And some good things are happening. I have some tiny little complaints, but not much at all. Let's go into notices real quick. So we have critical threat blitzrat stages added. So I actually did these stages, but I want to share my thoughts on some of them. Like with blitzrat, I feel that a lot of us are going to be able to compete on the crash because I cleared Blitzrat EX3 easier than I thought, and I don't think my team comp had that much thought put into it. It was basically the same team comp I used to beat Blitzrat EX2. The only difference is I actually played it instead of autoing it. It was still easy, so I'm going to play it later today, and I'm going to see how far I can get. And if it's easy, I'll share a guide. If it's hard, I'll still share a guide. But I think this is something that we all can do. But more importantly, in the victory draw, there's something that is uniquely interesting to me in the fact that, let's go here, you actually can net 100 parts for Glenn. And if you're building Glenn's water weapon, this is kind of a godsend because now it eases the burden of resource management on you. Like, think about it like this. If you get the pack from the store we'll go into later, you actually can get yourself a weapon 200 pieces of weapons for Glenn. So I think that's really great. I'll talk about Red Glaive. It's it's the same problem I had with Red Rod. I mean, it's the same problem. I really don't. They could have done something a little different, but they did do something a little different in the new event, so I'm happy about that. But the gotcha tickets are good. There's a lot of good stuff here. So as far as I'm concerned, like after you hit like five, you can pretty much after you hit six, I mean, you can pretty much quit. After six, because you get the Glen weapon parts, you can just quit. You don't really have to go any further than that unless you want to, because this is a stamina drain. This is a stamina drain. Just keep that in mind that your stamina is actually split between one, two, three. So, yeah, you have to be conservative with that. So after six, yeah, just pack it up, man. Don't squander your stamina. So one thing about the updates notice that I do want to talk about. Oh, oh yeah, the push notification. I think this is really good because sometimes you actually forget that your high wind has actually maxed out on resources and it just kind of wastes time when you could just take your resources out and get something new. So yeah, I think this is really good. It seems like unimportant, but actually if you play the game a lot, it really is important. That's something to talk about. So we'll talk about the fireworks, we'll talk about co-op, we'll talk about campaign and the draw, and then we'll talk about the shops. So with fireworks is interesting in the fact that they're doing some things a little differently, not by much, but better than what I'm used to seeing. Let's start with burning ore. Burning ore actually does 320% physical fire damage. Most of the time with these free weapons, we've been seeing magic damage, so that is so different and helpful because not everybody got Sky Splitter. So when you max it out, 450 isn't bad, especially for a free weapon. Just keep that in mind that you get P attack 31, fire boost potency 26. This is actually a great sub weapon for Sky Splitter. I have a max Sky Splitter and I'm really excited to get this. So the support material is whatever. I'm not going to use it for that. But for free to play players like on my free to play account, this is actually going to be really helpful because I don't spend money on that account. So when I see stuff like this, I actually get really happy. Mental Ingot is always good for free to play accounts. We'll actually, when the second part rolls around, we'll actually get 10 of these. That's really good. Mental Ore is good. The problem is we always get this. Can we get something else? There's other like higher level materia pieces besides Dawn, synth synth catalyst Dawn. There's other stuff. This is good. This is always good. you'll always get that. Cloud's memory super good. This is actually more important to me than Kite's memory, and this is more important to me than this. So importance to me is this, this, then this. If you play Kite Sith, then it's more important, but I don't play Kite Sith, so it's not that important. This is another thing that is super golden. If you are building Cloud's limit break weapon, this is absolutely critical because like combine that like with you spending on a like Cloud pack, then you automatically have another weapon or another star on your weapon. So that's really good. I appreciate that. I hope they do weapon parts more in the future because we really need that. So this is these are all good, but you will always have that. This is super premium right here. I think that's absolutely premium. Uh, and that's about it. Oh yeah, these are premium now because of the level. And this is premium as well. I like the fact that they're doing this more, giving us stamina because we absolutely need that. So once you max out on this, they're basically saying just use this in order to get that. So I really like that. So I haven't done the story battle and I haven't done co-op yet, but I use my free-to-play account in order to clear all the co-ops. So that's fine. I don't want to like spoil the story because that's something that you as a player should be able to enjoy. So of course you had the same thing, plays the same thing really. It's for almost the same thing. That's weird. I always thought this was weird. I hope they give us more missions than that. 'Cause I think that's really weird. I think that's really weird. I hope they like do like say for instance like if you get so much that then you get that. I hope they do that. 'Cause that's like it seems weird to me. But then again, you get crystal. So is that bad? I think that's better. If you get crystal, I think that's better. Maybe that's better. Crystal is so hard to get. I think that's better. Okay, it's better. That's crystal. That's better, man. you, you can't pay for that. Crystal is so hard to get. Um, so let's talk about missions real quick. Like with the campaign missions that you get, I was a little bit down on this in the fact that you didn't get enough tickets, but there's something that absolutely redeems that aspect. So you do premium quests to get these. I think this is really good that you could get free memory shards because memory shards are a dime a dozen now. So this is actually really good for more advanced accounts and free to play accounts. This is really good. Like I thought you could get more tickets, but that's just nitpicking. I would like to see more tickets. I always like to see more tickets, but like I said, there's something that absolutely redeems that, so I'm not worried about it. And this is what absolutely redeems that is the fact that you get 210 draws. So like I'll take 210 draws over just like 60 tickets any day. So that's really good. In fact, it absolutely overlaps with this, which is really crazy. So today you actually got 20 free draws, which is absolutely cracked. So I really enjoy this. I would like to take time to appreciate the devs for that. So anyway, we have the new uh, set. So we have the new banner. I'm kind of scared. I'll talk about this in a separate video that the devs are actually pushing the direction of where they want to go. So do not overlook this banner because there's certain things inside this banner that gives pause for concern that you as a player need to pay attention to because when the devs do this, they're actually moving us into a new frame of mind concerning battles. So don't say some people say like this is a skip, and it may not be a skip. So don't think that this is a skip. I'm gonna skip it, but I'm willing to pay the price. Maybe you're not. So keep that in mind and wait for that video to drop because yeah, that's it's kind of scary. That scares me. That whole thing scares me. So when we go into co-op content, I like the fact that they have summons. I think every week they should have different summons. I mean, you don't have to give us like the higher level missions, but farming materials for the summons are it's pretty rough. I am really glad that they didn't give us like the awakening materials yet for Bahamut, so I'm happy about that. But Shiva, for some reason, they renewed it. They renewed the levels. They actually compressed them because I actually cleared all these. So anyway, I guess they that's weird because I actually cleared these. That's weird. So they rehashed them or something like that. I don't know. Anyway, they actually have the ooh, they actually have EX. Wow, that's hot. Anyway, they actually have this where we can farm that, which is really helpful. Um, but the problem is I don't have like a lot of stamina. Like we're splitting our stamina against so many events, so I'm getting kind of worried about that. The devs are gonna have to find a way to actually give us access to more stamina, even if we have to pay for it. They're gonna have to get have we're gonna have to get more access to stamina because this is really hard on us. I'm willing to play the game, but if I run out of stamina, I can't play. So you have Behemoth, and I have to do the very hards. I haven't. I've been busy, so I have to do the very hards of actually this too. What I really like is Yuffie. I haven't touched Yuffie yet, so I'm gonna take my free to play account and we're gonna take on Yuffie. I probably will have to play with other people once we get to very hard 3, but the first 3 levels, I'm actually gonna do a video of that because I actually like Yuffie. So, let's, all right. So let's talk about the shop and then we'll close it there. So with the shop, like I said, this will always be premium value. The Beach Pack 6 set will always be premium because not only are you getting crystal, but you're getting tickets and you're getting weapon parts, which are absolutely vital. And you get access to this because you can spin here and drop to here. I prefer my own is Lucia because I'm a big Lucia player, but not as big as I think because I don't have a costume for her. But I have a lot of maxed out weapons, so that's what hurts me the most about this. It just came out the wrong time because I'm trying to save up for September. So that's what I'm going to do. But let me know in your thoughts what you are going to do. What is your plan for this banner? Well, what is your plan for your resources? How you plan on using them and where are you going to place them in? Because we do have a lot of events. I still have some stuff to get out of Monster Hunter, so there's a lot of stuff to do here. So, anyways, let me know which one is more important to you. Like, share, subscribe, and I'll get back to you with the class clear. Have a great day and laters.